My name is Don Hakenson, and the first thing I want to do for everybody in this room is I want to warn you. I am a very loud man.
I'm closing the door.
And that's a very smart thing to do. And sometimes the longer I speak, the louder I get. I'm a local guy. I went to Franconia Elementary School, I went to Mark Twain Intermediate School, and I went to Edison High School. So I am from Fairfax County. 1863, Mosby Rangers are looting a wagon right in front of where Northern Virginia Community College is today, or pretty close. The 1st Maine Cavalry is coming from Alexandria. They're coming down the Little River Turnpike, and they see Mosby's men looting those wagons. And what do you think the 1st Maine Cavalry does? Does anybody want to guess?
Charges worms.
No! What do you think they do?
Open fire.
They start charging Mosby and his men. What do you think the Rangers do when they see the 1st Maine Cavalry charging towards them? They mount their horses and they start heading towards Fairfax Courthouse as fast as they possibly can. One rider, a single man in Mosby's group, leaves the massed riders and he races towards Gooding's Tavern. Gooding's Tavern is located right across the street from Northern Virginia Community College. And this man dismounts off the horse real quick and he runs into the tavern and he closes the door with 3 or 4 men from the 1st Maine Cavalry in hot pursuit. Whenever I see Coyle's Tavern, I know it's a Union report. When they say Gooding's Tavern, I know it's Confederate. These are things you need to know. James Coyle, someone shoots either through the door or as he's opening the door. I'm not sure which way, but he takes a bullet in the abdomen. And he falls back into another room. And he falls into a bed and he says, "I am a dead man." There's large numbers of Union cavalry, infantry, and artillery right outside of Alexandria. Can they use the roads? No. We got a smart group here. They can't take the roads. But remember when I said Mosby always has men from the area? He's given Joseph Nelson a ranger by the name of Albert Miner, called Ab Miner. Ab Miner is in his 40s. He served in the Mexican War. He's an older man. He supposedly knows every shortcut, towpath, and supposedly every tree in the area. And he's going to lead them through the forest to get them back to Centerville. Sounds like a pretty good plan, doesn't it? You like the plan? Sound pretty good? What happens when people develop plans in combat?
They go wrong.
They fall apart. They go wrong. Things change. The real good leaders in the war are the ones that adapt quickly. The bad leaders want to stick with a bad plan. Ab Miner, late in the day, deep in the forest, he has become disoriented. And he is looking for a landmark, and that landmark is Bone Mill. And he's in the front. There's 20 Rangers plus prisoners. And he can be heard muttering, "If I can only find Bone Mill, I'll be all right. If I find Bone Mill, I'll be okay. If I can only find Bone Mill." It was a mill located in between the Parkway, the Franconia Springfield Parkway, and Key Mill. Do you think he finds it?
Yes.
Yeah. Who said yes? You're wrong! He doesn't find it. But they camp out in the woods, and he links up with Mosby the very next day, and you would think that's the end of the story, wouldn't you? But it's not. Now, every man in Mosby's command is calling Ab Miner bone mill miner. And Ab Miner doesn't like it. And there's a teenager, a young man. His name is William Tramble. He's got a sharp tongue. He's buried in the Fairfax Cemetery. He walks up to Ab Miner and he calls him bone mill. And Ab Miner pulls out his revolver and he shoots him. Are you okay? But he didn't kill him. He did not kill him. But nobody ever called him bone mill ever again. And that's a great story.